Hello and welcome to MotoGP Mac, where MotoGP fans come to congregate and fanboys fear to tread. Hey, there's an old saying that says if you flip a coin long enough, it'll fall on its edge, right?
Yeah. hmm
Honda won Suzuka.
Yeah. Yeah. I saw that. hmm
Yeah.
I'm
Took
surprised.
them
I'm thinking,
millions upon millions of dollars, but they won something,
okay. Yeah. 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 I don't know if this, because, we were talking about that. What was last week before last, something like that. About them not winning anything. So look at
Yeah,
that.
it was
hmm
for something.
Yeah. Yeah.
Then
Yeah.
again,
I got to give a credit.
they don't even enter, you know what I mean? They don't even care.
Yeah.
They're like, yeah, this a little Japanese cup there, go have
Yeah.
fun with it.
I wonder if Zarko had anything to do with that.
Probably, yeah,
hmm
probably. Yeah, he's a steady Eddie kind of rider,
Yeah.
and they put like buku dollars. There's no spending limit when they go to do
hmm
that.
They have to win. That's their home track, right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So
Who are you up against? Suzuki. All right.
Suzuki,
It was more or less a privateer effort, right?
yeah,
Like
Kawasaki,
literally 15 years old.
yeah. That's like
Who
the
ended up,
Japanese um home what do you call it? Homecoming race, whatever.
yeah.
Their biggest Japanese race
hmm
is that's the Suzuka 24 hours. So
It's what Daytona
um
used to be in America.
yeah.
Yeah, made way back before your time. You don't remember
Yeah, that's
Daytona being.
long. That's way that's been going on for a long time.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so I
Oh
did
yeah, that
that.
was good.
Daytona High Banks.
And I gotta
Oh,
give it to
you
Yamaha
almost
too.
down. Huh?
I was gonna say I gotta give it to Yamaha, and the only reason I say that because of Jack. Jack.
Yeah.
Now I can't really remember if that's his first time doing it. I'm not sure. I'm not a
I'm
I
not
don't have
sure
all the
either.
history.
Yeah, but
hmm
wait, he had a huge come off on that, didn't he? If I'm not mistaken.
Uh, you said a huge what?
The bike was 10, 15 feet over top of him.
Oh yeah, 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 yeah. I don't know how. Maybe he's pushing too hard, but
That would do it.
um, mhm. But that bike looked like it was gone. Like that's it, total.
Yeah, it had that snap. It's just
hmm
snapped high sided.
I was like, geez, how did he get the bike to do that just to pop up in the air?
Yeah,
Like that's crazy. I'm glad he's okay though, because that could have been really bad.
I did that once, but switch it where the bike was on the ground, but it flicked me off and I went up in the air.
Yeah.
I was up in the air so long, I swear to God, I seen your light flash before your eyes. I had
hmm
reruns. I was
Yeah.
like, I'm never coming down.
That's
So
terrifying.
I broke my back on that, but
Oh man.
that was many moons ago.
Yeah, that's scary.
But
But yeah, that's good, man. That's good to see both MotoGP riders on the podium. I mean, on sport bikes, street bikes, whatever you want to call it.
yeah,
hmm
yeah.
hmm And what
By
we
the
was
way,
just talking about,
but
you said what's that?
go ahead, you shot. You got. I
No, I was
interrupt.
saying we were just talking about this. Mark Marquez doing this testing. Uh,
Oh,
yeah, like what is that? Is there something that we don't know about that's going on, and they're trying to find an edge somewhere?
there's no conspiracy theory on that. That's just
hmm
they just keeping themselves limber more or less because it depends on the manufacturer because they have no concessions, right? They can
hmm
come there with a V4 street bike. What's that
Okay.
going to do for you? You can't. Well, I test my limits on a stock street bike going around.
Yeah, 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 yeah. Unless the only thing I can
It
see
was a
is
stock
maybe
street bike, so it was right off the dealer
it's
floor.
stock.
Yeah, stock.
Unless there's some correlation or some crossover. I don't know if it's like a setting or engine something or eight. If that are they testing for 2026? Are they trying to sneak some or 2027? Are they trying to sneak a little bit of?
Top Rack fans were going, look, Top Rack did a better lap time on a super bike, and they
hmm
said, yeah, the Ducatis are on a bone stock right off the dealer floor
hmm
Ducati. It's apples and oranges,
Right.
you know. And we don't. And you know what? They're not going to be pushing it. You're not going to be. taking the spring break where you get no backlash or no feedback or data on it and push it with because you can crash in a street bike and hurt
Right.
yourself.
You don't want to do
He
a,
hurt
a
himself.
Jorge.
Yeah, he can go around that corner on a bone stock bike just like everybody else. Not and especially them guys at this point, they can go, oh, this is nothing, and
Right.
fade out and crash.
Right.
You know.
Right.
You
Yeah,
know,
especially Mark. If I was Mark, I wouldn't be dirt track, street ride, sport
no
bike ride,
motocross.
nothing.
Yeah.
Nothing.
Yeah.
I would just be so cautious about doing anything.
Yeah. Look at Rossi, that took the title away from him 1 year. Remember he went in the motocrossing? And they said, look how good he is. He's as good as the champ, at motocross. And didn't he break his leg though?
Yep.
After his father was like, don't you dare go out there and do that. You're leading the title chase, and he broke his damn leg.
Yep. I want to say it kind of reminds me of Jorge. It kind of reminds me of Jorge in the beginning of the season. Didn't he have some kind of accident on a I don't think it was the dirt track. It was something that he was doing in the beginning of the year.
Yes. It was,
and he injured himself again. So you gotta be. I thought they put that in the contract. You can't do certain things.
They put that in the contracts, and nobody. It's like it has no teeth to it. Which I don't. If I was a manufacturer, I'd be listen. We didn't put it in there for nothing.
Right.
They got to start standing up for themselves, saying, I don't care how good you think you are or good you are. Okay, we're not disputing that, but you can get hurt just like everybody else, as you notice.
Right.
We're paying you to win the MotoGP championship, not screw around on a motocross bike because you think it's fun.
Right.
This is your job.
Right. Because that affects the team. I don't know, the prize money, whatever it is, sponsors, it affects a lot of people when a rider gets injured and they can't race. So now the development time, that data that they could have got during the race from this rider is gone. The sponsorship, the money, whatever that is from that rider is gone. So I would think you lose a lot of money, like say in a Jorge situation where he can't race for so many races. You're losing a lot of sponsorship, a lot of money, a lot of development time or development data. Yeah. So I would definitely throw that clause in there.
He's out there fresh right now. He don't have, you don't have much data for him, personal data to be on that bike.
Yeah.
All the time he was off.
It's like his first race, or that last race was like his first race.
Right. I mean, the other two, somebody says they had three, but if you crash in the other two, I don't really count it as race.
No. Completing a race. This is his first race he completed. So he's way behind. So
and I wonder what's the musical chairs. I don't know what's going on with World Superbike with this musical chairs bit. Who's going where?
It's all in the air. Seems like
pretty late for the usual. Maybe it's going back to what it used to be, but like without Top Rack next year, World Superbike's going to be a dud. Bugla is going to be.
Bulaga should be. Yeah, he should be on top.
He'll be on top if go away if they don't have anybody that's good. Another MotoGP guy come in there and can challenge him.
Yeah, so there's actually. So are they saying there's nobody else that could challenge him?
I think yeah. I mean, Jack could challenge him.
But that's next year though.
Yeah, they're all next year guys. Yeah. Oliveira.
I think Jack should finish out.
It's great the way he's been crashing, huh?
I think they should let Jack finish out. Well, they can't really because somebody has to go, but they should let Jack finish out. This year, next year.
Like I don't think he has a contract for next year in MotoGP.
I know they need to. I just wish they could give him one more year on this bike, and then 2027. That's a whole different thing. Okay, let's bring in whoever we're going to bring in new. Top Rack, and then whoever else.
No, I think it's the opposite way. I think it's you don't want to have too much newness to a rookie. You know what I'm saying? Like you don't want to have the guy be a rookie and he's changing the whole bike over at the same time.
Okay.
So, and they
okay.
because then 2027 everything's going to be a mismatch, of what's going on. He has nobody in the whole thing's going to have any staple to the situation. No anchor.
So you think there's no way of him riding next year, Jack Miller?
I wouldn't put him in there next year. I'd switch him over to World Superbike.
Man, that sucks.
Well, hey, it's not a there's no shame in going to World Superbike. My opinion.
Yeah, but it's like I don't want to. To me, I mean, I could see if you had like another person. I mean, I get Top Rack, but I don't know. These guys, and I know you hit on it a couple times. These second riders, the Raul Fernandez, I know we talked about Raul. These Miguel Oliveras, these second riders who are almost invisible. It's like, why not bring in new people? Like I would love to see. Is it Kanat in the Moto 2?
Yeah.
Jake Dixon, Joe Roberts. I would love to see them.
I think they had their shot at it and didn't know if Dixon and I know you like it because we're American, but I don't give anybody.
I mean, anybody
a slack for where they come from. It just we with the bikes. I don't care where they're made. I'm even on everybody. It's just like the same with a person. I don't care what they are, where they came from. Everybody gets judged on what they do.
I'm more so. I mean, that's a part of it too. It's the personality though. Like some of these guys, it's kind of just like, I don't know. That's what I think about Jack. Jack has a certain person. He brings a certain personality to the paddock or whatever. He seems more of like a regular person to me.
Yeah,
he doesn't seem like it's like you would meet him Say you meet him at a bar, and you would talk to him like, "Hey, man, like he's a regular person." Versus, some of these other guys, it looks like you'll meet them and they'll be kind of, I don't know, like half human, half alien or something. Like they will be kind of
like Raul. Remember Raul with his? Oh, they were against me. The whole team was racial and they didn't like me because I was tan.
Yeah, we don't want to. No. So that's. I just think we're gonna miss a little something when he's going, like more personality, more realism. He's a character, so we will. I feel like we'll miss something.
Jack has that the Rossi factor without the winning. Like if Jack was winning everything and with his personality, he would be another Rossi.
Right.
Rossi was like, "Hey, what are you doing? Hey, everybody can be happy." Everybody, it was great.
Well, when the camera's on him, you're kind of tuned in because you're like, he's gonna do something or he's gonna say something that's kind of interesting.
Happy go lucky, you know what I mean?
Right. Right. So I feel like that's gonna be missed. I feel like Jake Dixon has a little bit of that going on too.
I haven't seen his personality. I can't pull it out.
Oh yeah. He got a little bit of it going on, but so I mean, this is the summer break. It's not really too much going on in the news as far as MotoGP.
No, the Gixxer came out. We're turning into those influencers. And it came out, and that thing's a dog. I'm sorry. The thing still it's the same bike they had 20 years ago.
Yeah, I'm not really impressed.
The fanboys are going, "Oh my god, it's great!" It's like, okay, you're not getting any. It's not cheap, okay?
Right.
It has the IMU that's from 19. It looks like a calculator. It's from it's still from 19.
Is it analog? Is it you talking about analog? Yeah.
The traction control. Guess what? The traction control doesn't have lean angle on it. You never had the first traction controls. They didn't have lean angle.
That's horrible.
Take that consideration. So what happens? It was people were going to. It was overcompensating. So they were going to track days with the bike has traction control and turning it off. It was holding you up.
Right.
It's just an old bike. It's outdated before it even hits the street.
They're behind. They're like years behind.
Yes, decades. Think about it. It's literally decades.
I mean, especially European. They may be they may be behind in the Japanese market too.
Even behind the other Japanese bikes, And the
Yeah.
Japanese, like I said, 18 years straight, the Europeans have beat the Japanese every freaking year.
But
You can't
yeah,
argue with that.
definitely without a doubt European. But even in the Japanese, their own
Japanese,
region.
yeah.
When you're behind in your own region,
Yeah, it's not looking good.
that's bad. Yeah, that's really bad.
Going back to, like I said, that, and I'm not a big fan of it, but that Yami Noob. Did you ever see that thing?
I
It's
saw
about
I
the,
saw it. Mhm.
they didn't.
Yeah.
He said, "Yo, it's they're cutting costs and they're cutting back. You know, they're cutting corners.
Mhm.
Keep cutting corners. Keep cutting corners. And it bites you in the ass. And now the reliability of the Japanese are going down the shitter, right?
Yeah.
And
They're not making
fanboys,
money.
they'll never admit to it. The fanboy, oh no. It's okay for the ZX6 to blow an engine, okay? That's okay. But if there was a
Mhm.
Ducati who blew had a bad turn signal, the world's coming to an end. You know?
Yeah.
So
Yeah. I'm surprised they're even still in the market because with all
yeah.
these regulations and emission stuff going on, it
Well,
must be more expensive.
European soups, the European brands, the superbike sales are going up. The Japanese
Mhm.
ones are going down.
Right. So it's harder for them to produce
Yes.
a newer bike, and that's why I feel like that bike looks the same.
Yeah.
That bike looks the same. It just has wings on it.
The little wings are like this big. It looks like, and
Yeah.
they're bolted on. They're back to the first ones. Remember, the first ones are really shitty. They're like bolted on.
They're like a
They're literally screwed on.
okay, yeah, but it's like a little difference to it. It's like a little. Looks like a
It looks like a credit
what is
card.
that called? Yeah, it's just like a little like lip on it. But this one is
Yeah.
more like the it's like a smaller R1 fairing or
Yeah.
R1 wing.
Yeah.
So it's almost remind me of that first Ducati. The wings they have on there, it's like a small little
Cup thing. Yeah.
yeah. Um,
It's optional. It's optional. It doesn't come with it. You have to buy them.
I wouldn't get them. It's like, what's the point of them?
What's the point? Yeah.
On a street bike, it's mainly for looks, pretty much.
Yeah. Yeah. But
that's the only way you can tell. How else would you tell a new Gixxer from 2 years ago or a year ago?
Yeah. You can't
There's
tell.
no difference. Yeah, besides the color scheme. That's what somebody said in the comments.
Graphics, which they always have.
Yeah, I saw some comments that people were saying like Suzuki, they'll come out with a new color scheme and just say, hey, this is the new bike. This is the 2025 or 2026. And the only thing they did was change the color scheme, and that's it.
Yeah.
Same bike.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's not looking good.
If somebody buys it and they love it and they're happy, that's what makes the best bike in the world. Whatever you own, if you love it, it's the best bike in the whole world. You know,
you like it, I love it. That's what I say.
Yeah, you know what I mean. If you're smiling when you're riding down the road, that makes it a good bike. You know, I just try to keep people away from manufacturers that are bullshitting people. You know, like the Japanese have been hiding all their recalls and all that shit. You know, I mean,
yeah, because they're in the bad shape.
Yes, KTM didn't know what was going on with that. The cams, they had soft cams. It really wasn't soft cams. The pump wasn't big enough, and it wasn't putting enough oil up to the top.
Yeah,
they didn't understand was like, why is this thing going bad? That's what was the delay was. But the Japanese have been hit. There's each Japanese brand has 3 or 4 recalls out right now, and you don't. They hide it like there's no tomorrow. They don't call it a recall. They'll call it an emergency service interval or something. Like you have to bring it in or you're losing warranty type thing.
I could definitely see that. That's why you got to be careful because these manufacturers, they say the emissions change or whatever. You change one thing, you got to change the whole thing. Because you never know what as far as like lubrication, all kind of whatever. Bearing size, clearances. You change one cam or one valve, and now it's throwing something else out of whack, or it's not getting proper lubrication or whatever. There's fatigue.
Right, because they're running at such a high horsepower per liter. It's if you think about it. I mean, compare it to a car, and you say, "Oh, how many horsepower per liter does that car have?" Your bike has double it.
Yeah.
And people expect it to have the same and they do the same mileage as a car, they will put out. You give a motorcycle as many miles as a car. You can get that many miles out of them, but you have to treat them right. You have to go in, get your service, get your oil changed, get your fluids changed. Nobody gets their radiator fluid changed.
Right.
They should. Right. It goes acidy. So, and run them. Don't sit there and put the thing like the MVs that they do. They're a phenomenal bike. Nobody makes a better engine than an MV. I told you, it takes 11 and a half hours to make a thing. They do cryogenics on their engines. They're built like a Formula One car. But if you let it sit there, you put literally 25 or 50 miles a year on it, things are going to go bad. I don't care what brand you have. If you take a Mercedes, you put it there and you only put 50 miles a year on it, it's going to go bad. Some shit's going to go,
Yeah, I was going to say, I mean, you can stretch it out. You just got to do more service intervals or whatever, or more oil changes. If you're going to ride the bike more than whatever 30,000, 10,000 miles, you just have to do more frequent oil changes, and that will you should be okay, as far as that. But most people, they don't do. Most people I know that ride, they don't even check the tire pressure. No tire pressure, coolant level. You should flush your coolant every year. Oil changes every 3,000, 2,500,000 or 2,500 miles. So
and they skip on the oil. They'll buy like the oil from the supermarket. I mean, like what are you doing? You spent $20,000 on a bike and you're putting in, Haviland's worst basic oil.
Right. So but the next race, next week we have Austria.
Yep.
And that's at KTM. That's where KTM is from, right?
Yep.
So hopefully we'll see Maverick back.
That's supposed to be, by the way, folks, that's supposed to be Marquez's weakest track. If you have anybody interested, it's supposed to be odd. Yeah, it has left-hand corners, but they say it's very odd, which I don't know what they consider odd is. You know what I mean? I think it has like off camber flats corners. Like it'll go off camber, then it'll go flat, and then it'll go off camber again, and like odd things like that. And a vast
evolution
changes. Yeah.
Elevation. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, if we're gonna do a quick, what is it, guest or whatever, who's gonna win? I'm gonna go Maverick.
You're gonna go Maverick.
I'm gonna go Maverick. I'm gonna go KTM, Maverick, and Pedro.
I gotta give you, they have been strong. They have been strong, and with this, and they have strong engineering. So you don't know if they make a jump. Strong engineering can make, or the companies that can make that jump. Weak engineering, no, they're just throwing shit against the wall. They don't get solutions.
Right.
You could.
I think he's strong here. I think Maverick is. This
year I'm just picking from second down because Marquez has been riding. So everybody else, I'm going. Yeah, I'm cheaping out.
You think he's going to win everything?
He could. He could. And I think, and I'll give you one way before. I think 2027. Guess what it's going to be? Another Ducati Fest.
I mean, I would hope not.
It will be. Yes, I think it's going to be another Ducati Fest.
I think they have a trick up their sleeve.
They're the strongest engineering company in MotoGP, and I think
what about Aprilia?
I gotta praise Aprilia because they're just so small. It's a little engine that could. They're small, they're strong. It's not like MV, strong, a little bit strong, good engineering. But I have to take Marquez for first. I'm bailing out on Pecco.
Yeah,
I'll take Bettis second.
Okay. I agree with that.
No, I'm going to take. No, I'm lying. I'm going to keep forgetting my favorite rider. Quartararo second.
I don't know.
Quartararo second. I'm forgetting about something. For Quartararo second, because it's supposed to be a stop and go. It's real tricky turning. It's a rider's course.
Mm-hmm.
I'll take Alex Marquez third and Bez fourth. And I do that
Alex
because
Marquez
you really don't have the horsepower.
Mm-hmm. I don't know, man. I think Yamaha. I think Fabio is he's out. He's out of gas.
You think he's out of gas?
Yeah, I don't think he can get anything else.
What do you mean by that? You think he's you think he's at 110% and he can't go anymore? That's
it. That's it. Mm-hmm. I think he had Silverstone was his greatest chance, and then after that you had unless no, he's not even strong there. So I don't know, man. I think that was his biggest chance was Silverstone, and we see what happened with that. So yeah, it's not looking good. Those tight, I would think that he was better in the tight circuits, the tight corners.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, because it's supposed to be a real tight course, and it's supposed to be an oddball course.
Man,
that's why I'm picking second.
Ducati, I think Ducati and Aprilia are just too strong.
As far as the bike's concerned, yeah, but I think he's as much as I like the picking the underdog, you know what I mean, the small factory, I tend to go for, but I can't. Bez's riding is not what Quartararo's riding is.
That's true.
It's not that level. You know, I don't think he will ever be at that level.
Mm-hmm.
So,
but that bike is so strong, though. Look how strong it is.
Huh?
Look how strong it is, because you'll have Fabio in first, and then in the end you'll have Bez in second. So he'll drop back. Fabio will go from first all the way back to what, fifth or sixth.
Yeah.
And Bez will go up. Imagine if Bez it started off in second place.
Yeah.
You know, he'll be fighting for, the win.
Yeah, well, if Quartararo was on Bez's bike and he came out in second,
that's what needs to happen.
That would be a rock.
We need to see Fabio on an Aprilia.
That would be nice. Yeah, and you know what kicked him in the ass? And you know they had a gun to their head when they had to sign off for engine freeze.
Mm-hmm. Aprilia
deciding factor, yeah. To sign off for that. You know, if you don't sign off, it was like the mafia. Sign off. Sign off on it. But like,
I mean,
why would they? You know,
that's the dark room of Dorna and the politics and the money.
Yep. Like,
it's like
you have to sign.
It's like Congress, Yeah. So,
so you give me number one. Give me second, third, and fourth. Don't chicken out.
I'm gonna go Maverick for the first, and Marquez second, Bez third.
Okay.
Yeah, in both the sprint and the main race.
Okay, I'll give you that.
And you said,
I said Marquez, and then Quartararo, then Marquez again, Alex, and then Bez. I gave you 4.
Okay. And Bez fourth, man.
Well, you could say if you want someone to go, just because of power. Just because of the power.
So not Jorge. So Jorge won't get anywhere.
Yeah, I think he'll be behind Bez.
Man,
I don't think he has the experience right now. He'll probably be 5th or 6th.
I think he's gonna pass Bez though.
I'd have been like, Bez. I can't believe Bez wasn't like pissing and moaning. In the back room, he was probably wife when everybody ran at Jorge when he got 7 or something. Yeah, I'm like, oh, you did great. And he's like, I was second. Yeah, come on.
Right.
You
Hey,
know,
see,
I
that
right
tells
behind
you
the winner. You know.
that tells you a lot, though. That tells you who the star is. So I don't know, man. That's kind of that would make
Oh,
me
you
feel
know
like
me
maybe
about
I
being,
need to. You
you
said what's
know,
that?
you know me about being equal. Everything's on flat plane.
Yeah.
I would be the guy going over going, "Hi, Bez, you did a great job. Now you have to
Mm-hmm.
work. Yeah, show me what you got because
Mm-hmm.
you did seven, cutting it. You know,
Yeah.
good. It was a
Yeah.
good run, but we need more. You know,
I can see
I
if
need
it
to.
was. I mean, I can see if it was like Best second and then Jorge third. Then
Yeah,
I would say Jorge, man, that was amazing.
phenomenal. Yeah,
But seventh is like, yeah, that was good. You didn't
and it was
crash. I mean, that's
there too.
good.
It wasn't
Mhm,
like it was, you know, bunched up behind. You know, it wasn't like the Bez was second and everybody else was bunched up behind him, and he was
mhm,
seventh. There was some
mhm.
distance between there too. You
Right.
know,
So he had
so.
to lead, but yeah. I mean, we'll have to see. And then I want to say, man, there's what do we got next after that? I'm looking forward to Catalonia though. I think that's gonna be
Oh, you
an
gotta love Cal.
interesting. Mhm.
You know,
That should be interesting. That will be. I think everybody is strong in
yeah.
Catalonia. Even Pecco. Pecco's strong in Catalonia.
He's hasn't been strong in anything this year.
Right.
I'm sorry, but
That's horrible.
yeah, I keep coming back, and I feel so bad that I hate concessions because concessions would get like I was literally saying. I said this before. I was saying, oh shit, they're not gonna get into the C concessions or D concessions for the Aprilia.
Hmm.
So all this time they could have been working on their engine. If they'd
Hmm.
just done worse. How pitiful is that? But they, only the Japanese got it. You know,
Yeah, because they
I
know they
you
can't win anything.
that. I say it every week.
Mhm.
I'm sick and tired of the
He's better.
Japanese.
He's better off. Aprilia is better off losing, not losing, but just
Yeah,
being mediocre.
yeah,
Mediocre.
but I
Hmm.
think it goes in intervals, so you have to be mediocre at a certain times to make it so you get
Hmm.
ranked down. I'm
I
not
think in
sure
the
on that.
beginning, yeah, in the beginning of the year.
Yeah, and halfway through the year because we just had it
Hmm.
at the
So
mid-season
they,
review.
oh yeah, they redo it. Yeah, the review. Hmm. So that may be better for them, but they're close though. They're close. They only need. I mean, you got to think they got the best rider on the grid, so of course they're gonna get first. Um, Marquez. I mean, he's gonna. Ducati
Oh
is
yeah,
gonna do. Yeah, Ducati is gonna be Marquez. Well, let's just say Marquez. Marquez is gonna be the first.
yeah,
And then uh, I feel like Bez has shown that he can beat Pecco,
yeah, yeah.
and even I think he can beat Alex too.
Huh?
He can beat Alex and Pecco. Bez can.
Yeah, it seems like that way. I mean, at least one nose to nose.
Mhm.
I don't know who's going to win type of deal.
Right.
So,
They should be.
well,
This should be good. Yeah. Once Jorge gets up to speed, I think Aprilia should be good.
yeah.
Hmm.
Hopefully, he does get up to speed.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
know,
We'll see.
yeah,
No crashes.
no
No
crashes.
crash. Yep.
And I hope. I wish they had something that could make that motor. They could, like Max said, it wasn't it was the electronics that made him a little faster. Well, I wish they find more electronics to make him a little bit more faster.
Hmm. Hmm.
Oh, wait till
If
you,
they.
and I keep thinking 2000. This is like next year is like the last year of MotoGP because to me, I'm looking at it going 2007 is going to be a dump.
Hmm.
All these slow ass bikes coming out. All kinds of problems.
I mean,
And it's going to
hopefully
be
we'll see.
all over.
Hopefully, I think I know we're getting top rack, but if we get a V4 with top rack on it, hey, I'm golden.
Oh, I see. I think Toprak's really going to be overrated on this one. I think they're he. I
We
always
don't
looked at
know.
Toprak that he's exceptional I hate to call him one trick pony, but he's exceptional at braking. But in between
Marquez is
braking,
too.
yeah, but not like Toprak's. His late braking is just an art to see. But then between that, the track savvy for Toprak isn't that. It's not bad, but it's not stupendous. It's not. Doesn't seem to be GP.
Right, it's not GP level.
Quality. Yeah, yeah.
But I don't think it's gonna take him long. I think he's a kind of rider that can adapt.
Well, I think with going to Pirelli tires helps him out a lot because he's already had experience with the Pirelli tires when no one else has.
He has an edge.
This is the first time that I can remember where they have a neutral tires. The tires are neutral. They don't have bias on one side or the others. I think that should help. I would think that would help out track times.
It should, yeah.
You know what I mean? But if you have two tires that are good instead of one better than the other, it would help out.
You can
help out
you
more
can get a better
still,
setup.
Yeah. Yes.
You should be able to get a better setup. So you should be faster.
Yes.
Well, yeah.
With that bombshell, I think we're about out of time. Just his name cooking. So
we gotta save a little bit for next week. Yeah, save a little bit for next week, and then
Mac will be back next week if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, folks, don't take us out. Don't be too upset with us. We're just trying to give you a little something until Mac comes back.
You don't want to be that redheaded stepchild. You know what I mean?
I know, man. We get treated. We get treated so bad. Yeah, man. You gotta cut us some slack in the comments. So yeah.
We have the best. We do have one of the best members on that.
Yeah, man. Mac is I don't see how he's putting out stuff constantly
every day,
man. Every day, man. So he's doing a lot more, and he's not AI. Mac is not an AI. He's a real person.
That's a real person.
A real person putting out videos every day for you guys. So cut him a little bit of slack and just enjoy, man. Enjoy the show.
No opinion like a lot of these guys do. I mean, he has an opinion, of course, but some of these guys, like the racecraft or the race something or other, that redheaded guy, the chunky one.
Oh, I don't know.
He was screaming that there's no, they should pull off ride height right now and things because it does absolutely nothing. Well, you're an idiot. That's not absolutely nothing. You don't put anything on a bike that doesn't do something. Okay,
right?
He'd be on guys, take it all off, and all the bikes are smashed up into a corner, because they couldn't make it.
Right.
They're going, okay, why can't I do this anymore? Smash, smash, smash.
Right. But yeah. And that note, like you said, we will be back next week in Austria, and we'll have a lot more to discuss with you guys. A race winner, hopefully. Oh yeah, definitely. Hopefully,
we have a race winner.
Yeah. But my hope is that it's somebody different. That's my hope.
Yeah.
Let's change it up.
You gotta give it though. I mean, one thing. See, you haven't watched it for as long as I have. I was waiting for him to win. I mean, that being on a good bike forever. I could see that how bad that bike was, and for years.
Oh, Ducati.
That's how Mac and I got together because he was another one going, doesn't anybody see that the bike sucks and it's just him?
Right.
Like,
no, Honda.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're like, no, it's not. It's him. It's all him. The bike blows. And which one? All of them. From Jump Street. And we said, look at everybody behind him's in last place. They're fighting for last. And we were always waiting to see his talent on a Ducati. Because the Ducati are the best bike for a long time.
Right.
Yeah. So
we're seeing it now.
I'm in heaven watching him. I'm in heaven watching his skills.
Yeah.
So we gotta get rid of that stupid ass tire infringement.
I was gonna say now we need somebody else to challenge him. He needs a challenger.
Well, we can't do that right now. That's not something you can do overnight, right?
Right.
You can have that rule change overnight. You listen to what's doing FIM.
Right.
Nobody wants it. It was a bad screw up. So redeem yourself and
what, the 800?
No, well, not that. That's in the book. That's in too much. I'm talking about the tire situation, the tire pressure situation.
Oh, yeah. I'm thinking they will, especially with Simon in there. I hope he can do something to change, adjust it, something.
Yeah, but the FIM is a government operation. They never admit that they made a mistake. Okay. Oh, we have active suspension back in, right? You know, the one we have on the street bikes, but better. Okay. That's the only reason we had ride height, folks, because Dorna screwed up, or FIM screwed up. They took away active suspension. But you can change that right now. They can just go out and say, okay, it's like you said, check it for one lap. Boom.
Right, that's it. That's it.
That's a sliding.
Yeah, they I can see though with the active suspension, they don't want it to be something that's automatic, that automatically, they want something that the rider will have to feel and then adjust according to what they feel, versus something automatically taking over and calculating. And I guess it's somewhat like traction control, but traction control you can bump up and down.
Right.
So active suspension, can you make it go?
Oh yeah,
you adjust it?
Yeah. Yes.
Okay, yeah. So if it's adjustable, it should be fine. But if it's something that just automatically does everything, then it's like, hold on.
Now you know what happened? They should just take the same system for everybody. What happened was they said Honda's was too good, okay, and they screwed Honda. You believe I'm on Honda's side, but Honda's was too good, and they screwed Honda and said no, we can't use it at all. Right?
Okay.
Other people can't catch up, and that's what I dislike is when somebody says, "Oh, we're gonna make you too fast or you're too good, so we'll just ban something." That's bullshit. This is MotoGP. These are
unless they couldn't come to what is it? The vote. Everybody's not on the same. They didn't want to have to develop. They're like, oh, we don't want to develop that. Let's just ban it. We don't want to have to.
Yeah, but they didn't have to ban it. They could just say everybody has the same flat system, just the way they have the same ECU.
But they would have to get that technology from Honda, wouldn't they?
No,
Honda would have to share. Wouldn't they have to share that technology?
No, because if say Honda's was out of 1 out of 10, right? It was a 10, right? Now they could say, okay, we're going to give you this system, but it's not as good as Honda's. This is 7, but everybody's going to have that one that's a 7.
Okay,
and do it that way.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And then everybody's happy, and everybody goes from there, and they have a better system than ride height.
That's why they need you in the FIM.
Yeah. Oh, they love me in the FIM.
Yeah, they need that. They need people who can ride and then understand the culture and history.
Oh,
all of that stuff. Yeah, but yeah, we'll come back to it. So yeah, again, folks. On that note, we will check back in. We're signing off. We'll see you next week.
Signing off. We'll see you next week. All right. Take care.